Just like to say that, again, I decided to do this because I'm really worried about the direction that our city is going in. I think our city is at a crossroads. We have someone who is attempting to purchase the office, and we have to decide as a city whether or not we're going to allow that to happen. And I was very active in the 80s and 90s. As a matter of fact, in the 80s, I was running one of the local anti-apartheid organizations. And the repression was so bad in the 90s when there was the crack cocaine epidemic, the Crips and the Bloods, the homicides and all of that. And I started an organization because I felt like the only answer they had for us was to lock us up. And I really feel like we're at that crossroads again. And so I would describe it this way. Our city is at a crossroads. It could go in two directions. One direction is we could make a sharp turn to the right, and we could go back toward policies that wind up incarcerating people because we're upset and fed up over the unhoused. And some people in some parts of town just want them to go away. They don't really care about where they go. They just want them to go away. And I worry that the other person running, you guys, it's obvious what I'm talking about, has a three strikes policy, which is I'm going to offer you housing 3 times, and if you don't take it, then, you know, they don't say what happens after that, but we know what happens after that. So are we going to go in the direction where we go toward the right and we resurrect failed policies, or are we going to continue to move our city in a progressive direction and look at addressing a problem fully, comprehensively, and addressing why people are unhoused? And I think that it's no simple matter right now because crime has been used as the vehicle in which to make the turn to the right. And crime has been collapsed with the unhoused. And we know there might be an overlap, but that's not the sole issue. And so I'm old enough and been around long enough to remember when LA was not a liberal city, when LA was a quite conservative city. And I think if we learned anything from the 4 years of Trump, if you think that this city can't make a turn to the right, you're fooling yourselves, and we can. And that's what I believe is at stake in this election. That's why I decided not to run for Congress and to come home and to run here, because I do not want to see our city take a turn to the right, and I don't want to witness again mass incarceration. We tried so hard in the 90s. We did everything we could to fight it, but we weren't able to. But we have a lot more agency and power and position now. We didn't have any of this in the early 90s. So that's why I'm doing it. I would really appreciate your support, but way more important than your support is your involvement. And know from me that you will have a commitment to always have access, and that I will seek your input, not just wait passively. Nana knows she can call me 24/7, and I will respond. And nothing will change with that. Thank you.